Welcome to data communication. Today we are going to start the tutorial with the concept near field communication in wireless communication. The near field communication, or commonly known as NFC, is a short range high frequency wireless communication technology. A radio communication is established by touching the two phones or keeping them in a proximity of few centimeters. NFC is mainly aimed for mobile or handheld devices. NFC is an extension of radio frequency identification or RFID technology. RFID is mainly used for tagging and identification by sending radio waves. Now, the evolution of NFC technology. In 2004, NFC Forum was formed by Nokia, Philips, Sony to set standards for NFC. Every NFC enabled device will have N-mark trademark developed by NFC Forum. In 2006, first mobile phone Nokia 6131 with NFC was released by Nokia. This is the image of that mobile phone which was created by Nokia. In 2010, first Android phone Samsung Nexus S with NFC support was released. Here in this diagram, the operation of NFC is mentioned. Near field communication is based on inductive coupling. NFC works using magnetic induction between two loop antennas located within each other's near field. Here you can see the antenna coils which are present over both the sides, and they are going to create the loops for the formation of near field, and this is the field which is created by the circuit. So this is the operation of NFC. Operating frequency of NFC is 13.56 megahertz. Data rate is 106 kilobits per second to 424 kilobits per second. NFC use an initiator and a target. The initiator actively generates an RF field that can power a passive target. There are basically two modes of operation in NFC: passive mode and active mode. Now, in active mode, both devices with NFC chip generates an electromagnetic field and exchange data. Here in the diagram we can see that two NFC enabled phones are connected with each other, and the data transfer is going on. In passive mode, there is only one active device and the other uses that field to exchange information. NFC enabled mobile phone is paired with the RFID tagged smart poster in this diagram, and here you can see whenever we are going to scan that poster, we will get the information about that poster in our mobile. So this is a passive mode. Applications of NFC. NFC applications can be split into three categories. First is touch and go, second touch and confirm, and third touch and connect. Let's see all the three categories of applications one by one. First category is touch and go. Applications such as access control or transport or event ticketing, where the user needs only to bring the device storing the ticket or access code close to the reader. Example, for picking up an internet URL from a smart label on a poster. Here you can see in the picture movie buff gathering information about a movie using this NFC enabled mobile phone. Then the next application is touch and confirm. Applications such as mobile payment, where the user has to confirm the interaction by entering a password or just accepting the transaction, is best known example of touch and confirm. The screenshot from a mobile device showing the confirmation on message is given in this diagram. Here you can see NFC payment confirm, and the payment confirmation is given here. Then you can decide whether to continue or whether to go back. And the last application of NFC is touch and connect. Here, linking two NFC enabled devices to enable peer-to-peer transfer of data such as downloading music, exchanging images, or synchronizing address books is done. Here in the picture we can see two devices are linked with each other for sharing a music file, and both one device is sending and the second device is receiving. This is the data transfer via NFC, and this application is known as Touch and Connect. So in this tutorial we have seen what is actually NFC, what are the various applications of NFC, and how NFC is created and used in various devices is discussed in the tutorial. In next tutorial we are going to discuss about cellular network and the generations of mobile from 0th generation up to current generation. Till then, revise the topics that are already discussed and study. Thank you.